Hi guys, Janice Vaughn, letting your light shine. Thank you all so much for your likes, comments, subscribes. I really truly appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much. Okay, so I was going through some old file boxes and I found notes that the narcissist has written about my bad behavior. Wow, these are going to be good. So he would constantly write stuff down as far as what I was doing, who I was talking to, if I didn't make him something to eat, but I got myself a sandwich, or whatever the case may be. These are so crazy. So I wanted to read some of these to you. This is just nuts. Okay, apparently I preach things to people, but I don't follow them. Actually, let me read what he said. Preaches things to people, but doesn't follow them herself. Who is he to determine what I do? Stopped texting me pictures from my daughter, shaking my head, SMH. I set her up a grandbaby album on Facebook. I got pics for her made at Walgreens. Okay. Makes food only for herself, SMH. Well, I was probably pissed off at him and didn't want to do a damn thing for him. I was pissed off at him 99% of the time. Laundry. Only her clothes in the suitcase were done. Dishes. I did dishes. She can't do the ones in the sink. This is the biggest tit for tat I've ever seen. She only focuses on everyone else and uses excuses and tells me BS things why she does. She has a difficult time owning up to what she did and tries to put it on me. Big SMH. Oh my goodness. When I'm in a mood. Oh, apparently I'm going through menopause and that's why I always have these mood swings. You know what? I don't have mood swings. I'm a pretty even keel kind of girl. I don't have mood swings. What I do is just withdraw from you and don't give you my attention. That's what I would do. I would just quit talking to him. So apparently that was a mood swing. Okay, Janice gets everyone involved. I don't get anybody involved. What I do is I vent to my friends. They were involved from the get-go because they are the ones that care so deeply about me and notice this crazy behavior right at the get-go. And they warned me about him. They said, Janice, I don't know, there's something about him. I just would be very careful if I were you. And I said, well, he's got some good days and he's got some bad days, going through a lot of crap, just justifying his behavior again. The counselor. So when we were in counseling, I have hours upon hours upon hours of voice memos on my phone of this man. And I played these for the counselor. He lost his mind when he heard that. He says, you know what? I'm going to sue her because she's secretly taping me and I didn't authorize this taping. And I'm thinking, oh my gosh, now you're going to threaten me even again? Doesn't call my mom, meaning his mom. Janice promised her she would never do this again. I don't understand what that is. But anyway, I talk to his mom on a daily basis. And, I unfortunately don't talk to her anymore. And that breaks my heart. It really makes me sad because his mom and I were very, very close. And I know that she abruptly stopped talking to me when all this went down. And I know it's because he probably threatened her in a way because he manipulated his mom too. And I feel so sorry for her. And I do wish her well. And I really do miss and love her. Apparently I treat somebody else like crap. I don't treat anybody like crap. I don't believe in doing that. I wouldn't want somebody to do that to me. But yet here is this man treating me like crap. Doesn't call her back when she calls. Well, I don't call you right back. I might be busy. I might be with a client. I might, have a full schedule. And if I don't call you right back, it doesn't mean that I don't care about you. It just means that I'm busy at the moment. I told Janice, threats to say the car is stolen, shut off my cell phone, won't pay her bills like she has done. Yes. So he drives my car, and I told him to not take my car, because if he does, I'm going to report it stolen. He has no authority to drive this car. But he didn't listen, and that's what I had told a mutual friend. All right, so I put this is a meme that I put on Facebook. Oh gosh, there's two of them. Let me see the other side too. Okay, this is what I put. It says, I find calm men so attractive. I love the gentle aura. A man who doesn't yell at me when he's upset, who brings me peace and eases my anxiety. I just want to feel calm and safe with you. And he goes, always, because apparently he thinks this is him always. And then he says, all the time, meaning he calms me down all the time. I find calm men. At the beginning of this meme, he writes, whom are these men? Are you kidding me? It's a freaking meme. Oh, this is 2/23/2019. Why, you ask? Well, no idea. Oh, and then this is my opinion. This is not my opinion. This is a meme that I copied and put on Facebook. And he has to go, do you see what I'm saying? He has to go through and nitpick every single line of this meme that somebody else created. See, he that's the thing. I never said his name. I didn't say it was about anybody. But he takes it upon himself to take ownership of this and has to redline everything. Let's see the other one. Okay, this meme, and again, you'll see all these notes. None of us enjoy spending time with people who constantly gloat about what they can do or have done, what they own, or who they know. Oh my gosh, that is him. He's a one-upper. If you did something, he did it better. If you had a particular car, he had a better one. If you knew 3,000 people, he knew 3,001 people, and he was going to let you know that. So he goes, gloat, sorry that you perceived it that way. So again, he's owning up to this meme that is not even it wasn't dedicated to him. Yeah, we all know it's about him, but he didn't. But he took it upon himself, so he's guilty. His conscience is so guilty. Why would anybody write anything about this? Wow, too funny. 100% not me. Total confident. He's confident that it's not him. That's not this. He's not this type of person. And then he goes right next to it. What do I gloat about that I own? If this, again, if your conscience was clear, why would you have to redline and go through all this? Okay. Then it goes on to say, the rest of the meme, such people are often deeply insecure, and they are. Narcissists are completely insecure people. They're cowards. They have no courage at all. And they boast in order to make themselves feel and appear to be important. Yes, that is him. And then he goes, that's you. Do I need to elaborate? Oh my goodness. And then let's see what the next one is. We are all important to God, and we don't have to try to impress others with our achievements. And then he writes, it's not always about God. So again, he's dissing my faith, which he did our entire relationship, which was just not a good thing at all. That rubbed me the wrong way. Let someone else brag on you. Don't do it yourself. Many people suffer from insecurity on some level, and we can help build them up by complimenting them as often as possible. Encouragement and an affirmation are always appreciated. 100%. I do that all of the time. I always have built you up. I don't need to do that or something. Some of it was cut off, but this is crazy. This is crazy. Apparently, let's see. This one gets everybody included. Then she says they don't like me, when nothing has ever been said by other people to me, and nothing has happened what she said to these people. Nobody liked him. I already told you guys that in a previous video. There is not one friend of mine or one family member of mine that liked this man. Nobody. Couldn't stand him. So what he would do is he would then sit there and say, well, for example, my daughter. All right, my daughter is a mellow peacekeeper like me. I mean, she's not going to go create drama anywhere. So I knew how she felt, But he wanted to call her directly and find out if she had said these things to me. And I said, don't you dare call my daughter and bring her into this. This is not her place to be. But he wanted to know what these people were saying about him. And so he didn't believe that nobody liked him, because I told him, I said, don't get these other people involved. They don't like you. Just accept the fact that they think you're an asshole. And they think that you treat me really crappy, and they don't like it. They are very concerned for me. And, you know, if you wouldn't treat me bad, maybe these people would like you or want to be around you. But, you know, family events, things where we had to get together, it was horrendous, because I would have to be overly happy, overly joyful to try and diminish the energy that he was pushing out, because I knew everybody was picking up on it. And those were the days and the opportunities for him to do exactly what he did here in this meme. Gloat about all of his achievements, all of his accomplishments. I mean, he would talk about his job and how he made, you know, $200,000 a year, and he got laid off because of 2008. Well, you know what? I just got confirmation 2 nights ago from a friend of mine that I met up with, and the truth came out. He didn't get let go because of 2008. He got fired from the job, because he was mean, he was rude to people, he was disrespectful, and he was loud and obnoxious, and people couldn't stand working with him. That's why he left that job. He got fired. And I did not know that until 2 days ago. So their stories are going to be what they believe their story to be. It is not going to be factual. So I wanted to share this with you guys. There's a lot more, and I'll go through and find some other ones. But I wanted to tell you all about a trip to Vegas we had planned, that we were literally walking out the door to go to Vegas, and that didn't happen because I refused to get in a car or even on a plane with this crazy man. So that involved my friend having to come over and intervene. And this was, I think, in 2018, but I'll tell you guys that in another story because it's too long to add on to here. But anyway, watch out. The narc is taking notes on you, and it's just so they can turn around and use it against you in the future. So just kind of look out for that. All right, guys. Thank you.